Okay.
I have always called this building state of the heart, not state of the art. So if you look around, there's a lot of magic that's happening here despite the conditions of the building.
The struggle in an older building is super real. Never fails to require adaptability.
The 2 washers were still working, but there's so much laundry to do. They get out of balance during a cycle and then they start over again.
We were gifted the facility where we are now. So for almost 40 years, we've been running an adoption program right here on the corner of Hannah and Pettit.
So it's an interesting day here. We have some older facilities that the pipes get clogged up a little bit. So actually we have very, very limited water in the shelter right now.
So we're able to do laundry now? We don't know?
No, we just came back and said shut it off.
Okay. We're not really supposed to be running water, which is a little bit of a crisis for us because if there's one resource that we use at Humane Fort Wayne, it's water.
And when you're in an older building, especially one that's been retrofitted for your purposes, it never fails to be something new to be dealt with, you know?
One of the dryers has been down for well over a month, which makes it really difficult to try to, you can get things washed, but you can't get them dried. And
So in this facility alone, we have at least 20 staff members and all of our volunteers here. So it's pretty crowded. We only have 2 offices in this building and both offices are occupied by multiple staff members. And this is one, we've got 3 people packed in that office, and this is another office here, and we've got 2 folks who are working in here most days of the week. So it's cozy. Also, nobody really has any space of their own here.
This is feline intake, but this is also my office. So not only is this like the starting place for all cats and kittens, but it's also where I primarily do all of my work as well.
A dear friend donated this outdoor office trailer for us, which has been a godsend. We immediately filled this up and there were 3, and at one time there were actually 4 of us working out of this space. So I often talk about how stressful it is for the animals to have to move back and forth between our 2 locations. But that same stress applies also to the staff here because we're also taking a significant amount of time to travel back and forth between our locations. Once we're under one roof and all of the animals are in one location, that's going to afford us the luxury of taking the time to work hands-on with the animals, whether that's going to be with training or socializing the animals. We have 2 exam rooms that we work out of primarily. Hi gang, how are we doing today? These are our vet assistants and veterinary technicians who help work with the public's animals that come here for wellness. This is the lobby of our Walkin Wellness clinic, and we see about 12,000 animals a year in our Walkin Wellness, so more than 1,000 animals a month coming through. And now you're on the spay-neuter side of the Humane Fort Wayne Clinic. We see again about 12,000 animals a year on the spay-neuter side as well. So really almost 25,000 animals seen on both sides of our clinic every year. In our new facility, half the kennel will be indoor and then the other half will be outdoors, so the dog will be able to choose to get fresh air whenever he or she wants, which is great.
the laundry area is going to be a little bit bigger, plus having more kennels for more dogs. That's exciting for me too. So maybe I'll be taking a 3rd one home.
Because I always want to bring in more cats than I have cages for. So definitely having more cages and having a little bit more space. As you can see, it gets really crowded in here really quickly. And that not only would benefit us as staff members, but it'll also benefit the cats because cats get stressed easily and not all cats like other cats. So it'd be better if we did have a little bit more room. plus more cage space.
We're this community's animal welfare organization, and we aim to serve the pets and the people, and we want to be the best we can be at that. You know, I recognize, and so does everybody who works at Humane Fort Wayne, the important role that animals play in our lives. And it's not just the animals of our community who deserve a new facility, it's the people who work here every day. They deserve to have a space in which they can do what they do best. And so I'm as excited for the role that we'll play in these animals' lives, but also for what all of this means to the people who do this every day.